And then we've added some exciting new opportunities to the funnel around solid state circuit breakers that are being positioned for the transition that's happening in data centers and the energy grid, migrating from older 400, 480 volt AC systems into the new 800 volt DC architecture, which drives the requirement for things like solid state circuit breakers that are a great fit for our B-TRAN products.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is David Somo. He is the CEO of Ideal Power. And David, it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm good, Steve. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, so the company out with your first quarter numbers, and it was interesting, David, because you talked a lot about things that the company's been working on, and including some new designs and some new opportunities and new markets. Maybe just give me sort of an overview of what you saw in that first quarter.
Yeah, I'm excited about the opportunities that are in front of the company. As I mentioned during the call this morning, we've seen a significant increase in our sales opportunity funnel, growing from just around $200 million earlier this year to now more than $300 million, about equally split across automotive and data center industrial markets. So we have opportunities across multiple end markets and multiple geographies. And then we've added some exciting new opportunities to the funnel around solid state circuit breakers that are being positioned for the transition that's happening in data centers and the energy grid, migrating from older 400, 480 volt AC systems into the new 800 volt DC architecture, which drives the requirement for things like solid state circuit breakers that are a great fit for our B-TRAN products. So we're excited about those opportunities, kind of the early stages of this technology rolling out, and it has a long runway as a secular megatrend through 2030 and beyond. So it's going to continue to expand the market opportunities for us.
The origin of the company was really built on using it in sort of automotive and things like that. And now comes along these AI data centers, which is really exploding around the world, and people are starting to understand the need for them, and they will grow as the years go on. And so it's an interesting shift, and almost opens up that brand new market for the company as well.
Well, it certainly accelerates and expands the market that there was an
Yeah.
opportunity for us to participate in data centers. If you just think about the growth that's happening, and I'll go a bit technical here, where looking down at the data center rack level, and power levels at the rack have traditionally been anywhere from 10 to 40 or 50 kilowatts. That's now going up to 100 to 150 kilowatts in this new NVIDIA Ultra Rubin architecture, and then accelerating or Rubin. And then in the next generation that's scheduled for next year, 2027, it's increasing again to more than 500 kilowatts at the rack level. So the power required and the energy required to be able to run these racks with all the compute power that they're bringing, it continues to go up, and that increases the need for power semiconductors like B-TRAN.
You talk about in the news release, and I'm sure you talked about on the call, partnerships and the importance of those for the company, especially the ones that you're working on in Asia. Talk to me a bit about that part of it.
Yeah, actually two aspects to that. So with respect to our customer opportunities in Asia, obviously we have a strong relationship with the lead customer, and our number of opportunities or projects continues to expand to them, addressing low, medium, and high current SSCB opportunities or solid state circuit breakers that are for data center, energy storage, grid, and now smart industrial building applications. And then there are new customers coming in, for example, two Asia-based customers for the first time. We have project opportunities identified in solid state transformers, which are still a couple of years away from being ready for market, but they're going to be a big part of the energy transition to high voltage DC systems that's occurring across the data center and energy grid. And then from an industry partnership perspective, maybe one of the new areas for us is working with a partner for the development of intelligent SSCB, I'll call it, that can be for evaluation directly by hyperscalers, so that we can not only work with our customer who are developing SSCBs or other similar products for the data center, we can go directly to some of the hyperscalers to showcase our capabilities.
Okay. And lastly, David, just talk to me about the rest of this year. What are some of the things that people should be looking at as you build off of what you're seeing in Q1?
Yeah, I think we'll continue to work on filling the top of the sales opportunity funnel, add more opportunities as we continue to engage with customers, both new and existing customers with more projects. Continue to work closely with customers to complete the development of their initial systems, get those through testing, and start to get those with our customers into end customers' hands to start to generate some revenue opportunities and initial sales orders for the company, and then continue down that path in those areas.
Very exciting stuff ahead, David. Thanks very much for the update. Really appreciate it, and good luck on the rest of this year. It's going to be a busy one, and we'll follow the story the whole way. Okay.
Appreciate it, Steve. Take care.
All right. There's David Somo, the CEO of Ideal Power.